Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up, get up. It's the first of the month. Yes, it's the first of the month. Welcome to the inner sanctum of my chamber of chakras. And thank you for joining me on another episode of Astro Affirmation for March 1st, 2023. Yes. Today is National Peanut Butter Lovers Day, and also a day to commit to becoming the first one in the family to reach a specific goal. Yes, halamia. We are at the peak of the week. Peekaboo, I see you. Anyway, we are at the top of the mountain. We made it. Take a moment to take a step back and enjoy the view. Breathe. Be silent and listen to the sounds of being alive. Reminds me of the myth of Sisyphus, the Greek, who was condemned to roll a giant boulder up to the top of a high mountain, only for that humongous ball of rock to roll back down to the bottom every time he reaches the top. Sisyphus ain't no sissy. All that hard work and effort just to have it boil down to nothing and have to start all over again for all eternity? That is just some cruel and unjust punishment, let me tell you. With that in mind, let us sing our theme song for 2023, shall we? 2023, the year when science and spirituality are married. Sing with me and clap along as I beat the rhythm on David's drum. Sing to the universe, calling occupants of interplanetary crafts. That's another Carpenter song I really like. Yeah, so sing it loud and clear so that the energy will be felt by every living being in the universe. It's like that Dr. Seuss movie, Horton Hears a Who. Yeah, we are the Who's in Whoville, living in a dandelion. Big picture is that we are all living in this tiny blue dot in the wide expanse of space. We are here, we are here, we are here, we are here. Oh my goodness, my voice is going. So sing it like you mean it, loud and clear. I'm going to introduce it by beating the drum, with a few beats, and then start singing, okay? It's gonna go dun, 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 and then sing, okay? Ready? Here we go. We are one in the spirit, we are one in the Lord, we are one in the spirit, we are one in the Lord, and we pray that all unity may one day be restored, and they'll know we are Christians by our love, yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love. Thank you for singing. I really appreciate that. And I think the universe heard us because we are one. And it's all downhill from here. Coasting time as we let gravity do all the work to get to the other side. Rolling with the homies, yes. Let me take a sip of my wide awake coffee from Seattle. And let's have a little coffee talk before we begin the chakra chat for today. So yeah, this morning I was woken up by some noisy rain. I was like, ooh-wee, what's up with that? What's up with that? Why is that rain clickety-clacking? I open up the drapes to the balcony, and lo and behold, it's hailing here in San Bernardino. Later, when my son, Gregory Leonard Connolly, aka G-Man, we were out there on the front porch having a cuppa and a cig, those ice pellets poured like, no retreat, no surrender, that is Spartan law. And by Spartan law, we will stand and fight and die. A new age has begun, an age of freedom. And all we know that 300 Spartans gave their last breath to defend it. That's a famous line from the movie 300. Yeah, those hailstones were peltering the pavement like a shower of BBs. It was harsh. I much preferred the fluffy rain we had this past weekend to these rocky downpour. It was like bass, icy rocks jumping up and down on the grassy lawn, turned everything white, brightening up, actually, the gloomy day. And icy blue skies out there in the horizon between the cumulonimbus clouds. But we got this ginormous, dark, menacing cloud, a blanket of black clouds looming over the BBH. We going through changes here in the IE, so stay centered and roll with it. Change gonna come. The moon is half full today and just left the sign of Gemini, and today the moon enters Cancer, sensitive Cancer, highly intuitive and psychic. So all you Cancerians out there, the moon is in your natal sun. So open up for the oil of anointing to flow milk and honey from your pituitary and pineal gland in the core of your brains. Unblock your chakras and allow the spiritual seed of your potential to flow down to the base of your spine and stir up that sleeping snake lying dormant at the core of your being. Let that seed plant itself and take root. Let it sprout and grow into a mature plant that will rise as tall as the tree of life. See, I'm wearing my tree of life necklace. Somewhere here. Transcending the material and ascending to the spiritual realm. For our battle is not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. That is a Bible passage from Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. So today, the ruling energy is the sacral chakra. Yesterday, I talked about the root chakra, our primal instinct, the foundation of our soul and spirit. That's the first chakra on which the rest of the 7 chakras are built. Today, we focus on the second chakra of our energy body, our core, the sacral chakra, the Svadhisthana. That's in Sanskrit, and it means our home. Mother's womb, the unborn baby's house. That's what my mom used to tell us when she would teach us about the uterus, because she had a hysterectomy after 5 cesarean sections, 5 kids born alive, and she had her uterus taken out, and she asked the doctor to put it in a jar, to preserve it. And we used to ask her, what is that? And she used to tell us that was your house when you were unborn, before you were born. So sacral chakra is mother's womb. So it's located at the level of the lower abdomen, about 2 inches below the belly button, okay, in your spine. So this spinning sphere powers our creativity, okay? I mean, how much more creative can you get than to actually create a human being, right? And that's where the womb is. So it's associated with our sex organs, the spleen and the kidneys. It's where our sensuality and sexual identity come from. The Svadhisthana is the center of emotions. This is why the symbol for the sacral chakra is the moon. You see it there? There's a crescent moon inside, in the center of that concentric circles, in the middle of that symbol. But you can see it better on my chakra shell right here. Okay, so the concentric circles in the center represents the phases of the moon from full to crescent. It's the relationship between the tides of water, which we are mostly made out of water, and you know how the moon affects the tides of the ocean. So, of course, the moon is going to affect us. So, the concentric circle that has a crescent moon inside of it is showing the phases of the moon from full to crescent to new moon. And it's talking about the relationship between the tides of water and the moon phases, right? The ebb and flow of our emotions to fulfill our sexual needs and intimate relationship wants in our lives. So the symbol is orange. It's an orange lotus flower with 6 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Orange, the color orange, is a combination of yellow for happiness and red for energy. As the sacral chakra is between the root, which is red, and the solar plexus, which is yellow. So those 2 colors are combined in the color of the sacral chakra, which is this symbol. Okay, the 6 petals represent streams of consciousness, or thoughts that surface the mind, modes of thinking and feelings that human beings need to master. And they are lust, cruelty, hatred, delusion, disdain, and suspicion. Okay, so that's the symbol. Energize your sacral chakra today by wearing the color orange for joy, pleasure, creativity, and sensuality. Yes, I'm wearing this orange outfit that I put together today to honor the sacral chakra. Got my orange makeup on, nail polish matching, my mandala for the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakra behind me. And I have some M&M peanuts here, which I will pick out the orange and eat them. I also got some oranges here from Trinity's trees. Juggle them like my daughter Brittany, my eldest daughter. Whenever she sees these oranges on the table, she would just grab them and start juggling them. So live in the moment and enjoy your divine femininity to experience the best life possible. Okay? Express your emotions through art and music, sharing your shadow self with all to make the world a better place. Show off your personal creativity by composing songs and poems, writing stories, making movies, producing plays. See the beauty of nature, hear the sounds of life, feel the touch of the wind, the wetness of the rain, the coldness of ice. Taste the goodness of food, savor the flavor. Fully experiencing the privilege of being alive and well enough to breathe with every beat of your heart. Make time to meditate every day. You don't have to go anywhere. You could be right there. Just stay right there where you are and just close your eyes. Relax your body. Breathe, being conscious of the cool air going through your nose and filling up your lungs. Feel the synchronized beating of your heart as you inhale and exhale. Breathe out all the negativity. Release everything that no longer serve you. Let go of the dark thoughts and heavy feelings. Lay your burden down at the foot of the cross. It is finished. I have my lotus flower mat and 1,000-petal lotus flower bud pad there. And I like to do my meditation by going into my lotus position, which puts my body in the shape of a tetrahedron, the fire tetrahedron. So I guess the best way to do this is bend your knees like you're squatting. That's the best position to take a dump, by the way. And then just sit down on your rump and fold your legs in like this. See how you're making a tetrahedron, or a four-sided pyramid that has triangular sides with your body. And then just close your eyes and get into that space between your thoughts by relaxing your body and deep breathing. It helps to chant because it kind of puts you in that vibration, that sound vibration of the universe, and then you can fold in, within, go within. You know, get into your internal world, the universe that's inside of you. Explore it. Open up your chakras, unblock them, and just breathe deeply and relax. And when you get into that space where there is no sense of self, just the state of just being, then you can see beyond the visible. You can be illuminated and enlightened, okay? So you can chant the mantra for all 7 chakras while you're in this position. Lam vam ram yam ham sham aum. And you can do that over and over again until you feel good. Okay, so I leave you now with this Bible passage from Matthew chapter 11, verses 29 through 30. Jesus Christ calls out to us. He said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." That's all I have for you today. And once again, I honor God in you and me. Namaste.